everyone. Welcome to episode 25 of the DoodleCast. Episode 25, oh my! That's like a quarter of a century. Oh my. I am not alone. You are here. Thank you for tuning in. There's one more person I have to introduce. He is the silly goose of Los Angeles. Everybody, welcome, Pyuu! Pyuu, say hi. Pyuu, say hi.
I was instrumentating.
Oh, okay.
It takes all of my focus to keep rhythm that complicated.
You can't go, hi.
No.
You'd end up going,
I'd
hi.
get lost, yes.
Okay.
Hi. Now that there's no
Hi.
music, no attempt at percussion distracting me. Hello, how are
Good
you?
percussion work, by the way.
Thank you, darling.
Your fingers, are they okay?
It just occurred to me. I thought, why don't I jump in and add to the song to help her out? Did it work? Did it help?
It worked.
Am I a small town hero?
You're a small town hero. In fact, you're a small house hero.
Am I a small house village?
Leave me alone.
That would. Can you do the whole show alone?
No,
if I walked out of
please stay. You're my co-host.
With the co-most, baby?
Yes.
No, take that back.
You're not?
Take that. I'm pointing at you so hard you can see it on your camera.
Wait, why should I take
that
it
back right now? Do you know? Know
what?
Well, I'd tell you, but you interrupted me and now I'm lost. Do you not know what month it is?
It's October.
Shocktober. Thank you very much. And you are the ghost and I am the co-ghost.
With the
co-most. Yes. I always almost say comb over, but then I remember it has to be co-most. Happy Shocktober.
Happy Shocktober to you too, Piango.
Have you been scared?
Recently?
Yes.
No. Especially since, as you all know, I've become really adept at getting rid of
Johnny
crickets.
Adept?
Yes. I've become really good at getting rid of crickets. So they no longer scare me as much as they used to. Yes. Now I just chase after them with a sticky pad and they jump head first into it and then they die. Yay!
So the war on crickets has been going well?
Mm-hmm. You saw me in action.
I did. It was distracting, at least.
I think you were mid-sentence or something.
Yes.
Or showing me a video.
Yes, we were talking about something very important or not important at all. And yes. Shall we check in with the Nature Cam?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Nature Cam this week. We've got a 35mm zoom lens on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K camera. We got it at the 6.0 crop. We're not cropped into the sensor at all. And despite all those whiz-bang theatrics, Jerry refuses to show his face on our program.
Won't come. He doesn't care if you bring a $20,000 camera with those lenses that look like cannons. He doesn't care. Oh, wait, is that where they got the name for cannons from?
No.
Okay.
No.
He doesn't care if you come at him with a shotgun-sized lens. He doesn't care. He is not showing his face until the camera is off. But who knows? Now that he can't see the camera, maybe he will make a showing.
And also, maybe since it's Shocktober,
yeah.
he will.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you think he's like a scary squirrel with a dagger? Yeah.
First of all, yes, of course he's a scary squirrel. It's Shocktober, and he was a squirrel in November, so he is a scary squirrel now.
He's adorable.
I don't think he has a dagger. I think he's a scary squirrel with a deadly dagger.
Ooh.
Because if you can't do a pun straight away, you have to lean on alliteration in the month of Shocktober.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know that?
Thank you for saving that.
Yes. Oh, anytime. Nature Cam.
I didn't know.
What are we getting into? We gotta do the honors. We've got
Obviously.
to. We have to do the honors.
Pyuu, this is our duty in life. If we go a day on the podcast without doing the honors, we do not deserve a podcast.
What's left of us?
Nothing.
What are we? We
Nothing.
are.
This is why we wake up in the morning.
Yes, and go to bed at night so that we can wake up the next morning and honor our patrons.
Let's do it, Pyuu. This very auspicious October day, I'd like to thank our supporters on Patreon.
I think you mean ghost-spicious?
Ghost-spicious, oh yes. Of course, I thank you all for tuning in and looking out for us. We love you all. But we especially want to point out the people supporting us on Patreon. And they are Baba Jessie, Mama Jessie, Emily, Selena, Rima, Jin, Marta, Jan, Margot, Jeremy, Cheryl, and Mr. Tomaki Maeda. You too can join the family and have your name mentioned.
Woohoo!
$1 is $1 a month.
I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it for what we give you.
And you know what? You too can grab a cup of tea and drink with us.
Are we doing it?
Like this.
Here we go. You win this round. You sipped longer, stronger, and here to get the friction longer than I did.
I've become better. Remember, baby, when we started doing this silliness, we would sometimes choke. I've become better at controlling my reflexes.
I have become incredible at talking to you while steam billows out of your right ear and not noticing or acknowledging it.
You like this new accessory of mine?
Yes, the steam head, yes.
Yes.
That is, may I explain? I will do so ever so briefly for the benefit of our audience. The office is dry, the weather is hot, we got a humidifier, and now it is not.
It is not.
Did you like my poem?
I liked it. I also like that the humidifier was my idea.
It was, and I appreciate it.
For winter.
Life is better.
In winter, the air is even drier. How is that possible? Oh, my!
Oh, Are you ready for Commentopia?
Yes!
Or, as I like to call it, creepy Commentopia.
Set me up, Pyuu!
This music is so appropriate for this season.
I like how long this music is, and also that this time it's not so loud that I have to shout. Remember that, Pyuu?
Producers on site. I'm producing quieter music.
You're very good at this. Okay. This week's comment that I'm highlighting is from YouTube. It's from a comment. It's from a video I did called Oshaberi.
Are you sure it's not from GooTube?
It's from GooTube. Especially since this is October.
Sorry, Goob.
Ohisashiburi no goaisatsu is the title of the video, which means greetings after a very long time. It was for my followers in Japan. I just wanted to say thank you to them and say I'm alive, even though I'm not in Japan anymore. I'm alive and I'm here. And then one of our listeners, Fukue Ai-san, hi, konnichiwa. She said, めっちゃ元気出る。好きになりました。Which translates to? Can you do this, Pyuu?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Could you read it off to me?
めっちゃ元気出る。
She's leaking Genki everywhere.
好きになりました。
She has become a ski.
Okay, the actual translation is gosh, I'm so energized. Thank you. I'm so energized. And I like you.
I agree with her 1 billion trillion %.
That's my happy face. And my happy scream. Do you scream when you're happy? I do.
Got a question for you.
That's all from Commentopia. Yes, Pyuu?
My question for you is, what was the person's name again? I'm sorry.
The presence?
The person.
Fukue Ai.
Ai-san. Fukue-san.
Ai-san.
Yes, Ai-san. Ai-san likes you. A lot of people like you. I'd say there's an Easter basket full of people who like you. Would you disagree or agree?
I would agree. It's both ways. It's mutual.
All right. Here's your task. List the top 3,000 things people like about you. Right now, go.
That I exist. That's good.
That's high on the list for me. Yeah, I agree with that one. 2,999 to go.
I think they like that I sing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I think they like that I have eyes and a nose and a mouth and hair sometimes. I think they also like that I can talk, breathe, digest. I think they like people also like that I drink tea, and they especially like that I drink tea like this.
299. You're one away. You are almost done. You're finished. One more. Can you think of one more thing that people like about you, Swinky?
Did I mention that they like it that I have steam coming out of my head?
3,000!
I made it! Yay! So wow. Okay, gosh.
You've said 3,000 nice things about yourself.
Pyuu, you are the most difficult producer to work with. The things you make me do. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed all those. Now that we are 14 hours into this presentation,
Let's check in with the nature cam, see if... Oh, Lord, how I wish we could have cut outside. Mm-hmm. And Jerry would have like a long beard and he'd be all old and decrepit.
He has his kids and a walking stick.
That bit was way too long. I'm going to have to trim it down. Is that okay?
That's okay.
All right.
That's all right. I'm okay with that. You guys will appreciate it too.
Yes. Yeah. You didn't need to hear all that. Things got a little dodgy there around the 500s. Yeah. It was
oh, gosh.
my
and
left
the
thumbnail, my left index nail.
And then there was this guilt every now and then when I mentioned something that I have that I didn't do anything to earn.
Oh,
like a nose.
Yeah.
I didn't earn this nose. I was born with it.
No, so we had to go through all of that emotional roller coaster. Like, can we just get this bit over with? Anyway, okay. You were a real sport. I really appreciate you seeing that through. Noteworthy. Can we go on to note? Let's take the spotlight off you for a moment and do noteworthy.
You.
Okay.
I can dab some of this sweat off my face.
Oh, if you're not dabbing when we cut back to you, everyone's allowed to cancel their subscription. And we're cutting to Swinky in 3,000, 2,999, 2,998, 2,997, 2,901. And she's dabbing! Keep those subscriptions coming, baby!
Am I good at dabbing?
You're good at... I can't believe you dabbed for the whole 3,000 count. What is wrong with you? At a certain point, you have to cut me off.
Baby.
Yes.
We've been doing this for 24 hours already.
Okay.
The sun rose. It set.
It rose again.
It rose again.
It rose for 5 minutes. Saw that we were still doing the bit. Set back down. Said I'll come back when y'all
I'm dealing with this. I'm going home.
This is dumb.
I'm going back to the other side of the world.
Noteworthy. Everybody noteworthy. Or should I say ghostworthy? If my puns get too spooky for you, you gotta say something because they won't stop until
I'm going to hide.
That's the only appropriate response.
Yes.
Just don't.
I'm responsible with my emotions.
Just don't hide in the cricket nest that I planted somewhere in our house.
Ew, Pyuu, that's horrible. Ew. Have you seen their antenna? Ugh. And then they have those spiky things that come out of their bums. Ew. And then there was one the other day that was going in the middle of the night.
First of all, I love the face you make when you're imitating a cricket.
They're so ugly. And it's like a mating call in my house. First of all, you're an invader, and then you want to have an orgy in my house.
You're trying to get down and dirty
in my house.
Get a room.
You didn't ask for permission. I didn't invite you. We're not friends. We're not even of the same species.
No, I'm trying to think of any of our friends that you would say, like, hey, you want to come over and bang on our sofa for a while?
Yeah. Imagine a friend just randomly appearing and then starting to go, no.
Yeah, no, they're not even coming with a significant other to bang on your sofa. They're coming over to lean out the window and catcall everyone who walks by.
I was not having it. I, like any responsible homeowner wannabe, would do. I did what anyone responsible would do.
Wait, what are you? Did you say that you were a home owner or a hoe moaner?
Bop, you bop.
You didn't like that one?
No.
Then why don't we do noteworthy for heaven's sake?
Well, anyway, I killed it. Or rather, it killed itself.
Or rather, you stuck it to a sticky pad where it starved to death over the course of several days. It didn't slash its cricket wrists.
I just placed the sticky pad in its path and it jumped onto it. It's suicide.
This way to the cricket hospital. This way to the cricket morgue.
It landed on its own of its own accord because it was so on heat, and then it's still dying. It's been a few days.
All right. Are we doing noteworthy? Or
you can't do it noteworthy.
Or is this just becoming the Cricket Crucifix podcast?
You're welcome, baby. Do your thing.
Thank you, darling.
Yes.
So we're talking noteworthy, and we're talking the Christ.
Yes.
Where did we leave off? Give me a summary of the plot, and I'll tell you where we are now in the development of this story.
Two women living with their daughter, and one of them is pregnant. And she wasn't actually impregnated by a human. She's just pregnant.
Yes.
It's in an immaculate conception, an actual immaculate conception.
Yes.
And she is agoraphobic, and she's also
hey, you don't even have to do a Halloween pun for gore-aphobic.
You are relentless.
It's
she doesn't
the
like people.
most
She has anxiety.
wonderful time, Halloween of the year. This is the only month I get excited about. Like of all the months in the year,
Yeah.
this is it. This is my favorite. Anyway.
And it helps that a lot of your relatives were born in October.
Oh, yeah.
You can celebrate. Isn't that cool?
Yes, also Evangelion was born in October.
Oh.
Yeah, October 4th, the day of recording.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Anyway.
You know a lot about Evangelion. Anyway, so in the story, they find they don't really have jobs. They just go around kind of swindling people, and they live on their farm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Not they. The wife and her daughter run cons. I don't know if that's going to make it into the first draft of the script.
Yeah, because it doesn't make them
it has nothing.
sympathetic.
Nope, I disagree completely. People love watching people scam other people in movies.
Yeah.
What have you ever heard of Ocean's 11?
Yeah, I know. I love those. All of them. Ocean's 12.
Yeah, see, you love it. People love watching it as long as it's for a decent reason.
But they're stealing from a casino. Casino stealing money from people.
But everybody loves it. Everybody loves seeing a con go off on screen. Whether you're rooting for the characters or not, people. It's so much fun to watch people con.
To see it. And then they get away with it.
Oh yeah. Of course they get away with it. Watching them like walk that tightrope of lying to other people and the lie getting busted and them recovering from it's so much fun to watch. Anyway, unfortunately it has nothing to do with the script at all.
Oh, really?
Like it doesn't add anything to the discussion about what's going on with her immaculate conception. It doesn't say anything about their family relationship. It makes more sense for one of the parents to be like a trust fund baby or something.
Right.
Because it's so satellite to the plot. It's taking up time. Yeah, so what's so far so good. Any other plot points that you missed in your summary?
That I missed? Oh, the daughter, since they live such an isolated lifestyle, she's her friend. She's her only friend.
Yes.
She's her best friend. So she plays this game where she shoots an arrow and then measures the paces and then shoots it again and measures the paces. She's used to playing and being alone. And they also keep a lookout for people to make sure no one's coming over to their house.
All right. I think you pretty much got it. You got some of the character details in there. You got the kind of umbrella view of the whole story. What questions do you have about this premise? Well,
I think I mentioned it.
This lurid tale of turmoil.
Yeah.
May or may not be in the final draft. So fast forward to the next question.
They know that this baby is immaculately conceived?
Yes.
Okay. And they're the only ones that know this?
The doctors have some idea. The doctors they've done a series, like not a full battery, but they've done multiple genetics tests on the mother and the baby. And what's coming up time and again is that there is no second parent. There is simply not a second parent. This is a baby without a father.
Wow.
So I think it's reasonable in the context of the script for there to be some discussion among the family about whether this is a scientific fluke or whether this is God intervening with the course of man.
Or whether it's a tumor.
No, it's a baby.
Okay.
They do the ultrasound. It's not a baby-shaped tumor.
Okay.
Yes. The doctor, their OBGYN has done as many tests as Gail is the pregnant woman, as many tests as Gail will allow. But because she is agoraphobic and just getting to her OBGYN is a struggle in and of itself, she doesn't want more tests. She doesn't want to be the center of attention in the medical community, and she really doesn't want to be the center of attention in the religious community. So that's a profound source of stress in her life, is this burden that's been placed on her that she didn't ask for, and that she feels completely unprepared to face. That's a big thing in it. But also, I don't know, like it feels honest to her, but it also is such a convenient way to get rid of doctors and to keep the press out. Do you know that expression, keep the press out?
Yeah, in writing?
Yeah, that's I think Spielberg is the one who made that phrase famous. Like you can't let the press in the building. You got to have the story be between who it's about.
Right.
Without the whole world looking in on them, because the whole thing falls apart. It just becomes about the news
coverage.
the coverage.
But there's so many movies that start with a news bulletin.
Yes. All the exposition dump is on the evening news. Yes, I do not cotton to that format.
Yeah, keep out the press.
What other questions do you have? What are you concerned about? What's not?
Right
what do you
now.
think is not working?
To the rest of.
What do you want to know? What's missing?
What's missing?
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the story. I want to know what happens.
Way to burn me. Thank you.
I want to know what happens to them. I'm invested in this. I want to know the outcome. Does she give birth to a child that has no father? Or whose father is God? Maybe.
I think the big question is... it's a big question on her mind is whether or not she's ready to bring a whole new life into the world when she's kind of like a child. I mean, until you have kids, you kind of have like the freedom that you had when you graduated high school. Like you can kind of do what you want,
right?
Go where you want,
right?
Buy the video games that you want.
Any dire consequences on other people.
Yeah. So it's that times a bajillion of like, am I ready to bring the Christ?
Wow.
Onto this earth?
Why didn't they abort the child? Because we think it could be the child of God, but it could also be an alien child.
A scarelian child. How's that for a good Halloween pun?
Oh yeah, with tentacles and everything.
With spook trickles.
And many eyes. Just googly eyes. The face is made of eyes.
I understand the question. I mean, you've always had a not just a pro-choice but a pro-abortion stance, so I know why you would ask why they didn't just murder this child. Cutting to Swinky in 3, 2, 1.
Come again? I've always been pro-abortion.
Well, that was your first question, is why don't they just murder it?
I'm telling you, baby, if we're walking down the street and I suddenly get pregnant.
And if we're walking down the street, keeping time with our feet when we hear the strangest sound.
And I suddenly get pregnant with it's not your child. It's not another person's child. It's just there. All those movies you've watched where people find themselves pregnant and they've been impregnated by this tiny thing from another planet that gives birth to something with tentacles. Slimy something with tentacles. I think the first thing you would do is get rid of whatever that is. You don't know what it is?
Okay.
How do you know it's a human baby?
It's so funny to watch the steam coming out of your ear when you talk.
How do you know it's a human baby?
What if...
In this case, okay, let me advise you people out there. If you just find yourself spontaneously pregnant, you're not pregnant. You're carrying something that is not human. Go and be tested.
She does get tested. And what if before she got pregnant, Gabriel came to her and said, you will be pregnant?
No, that's a different story now.
No, it's not a different story. This is the actual story. What you're telling was a different story.
No, that's a different... Is Gabriel an angel or is he an alien?
You're this close to getting kicked out of the writer's room. Okay. Now, when they get in their car, is the car a car or is it an alien?
Okay, baby. Do you want me to ask questions?
Yes. Okay. So what if she was visited by Gabriel before the pregnancy and then once again after he comes in to check to see that, to let her know that that this is what's happened.
Right. Then that's okay, I guess. It's scary. But is it some demon disguising himself as Gabriel?
Or an alien, perhaps? All will be revealed next week on Noteworthy. But I think it's time for us to get into the news. Are you ready to do the news?
Yes. I'm ready for the news.
You get ready for the news? I'm going to switch to the nature cam and we'll see what's going on out there.
All right. You have to be serious for the news.
Dead serious.
I can't just...
Because it's Halloween, you have to be dead serious.
I can't just be telling the news as though I don't know what I'm saying.
All
you
right.
know how news people are very serious? Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to be serious like that.
Okay, are you going to call the first news article or what's
first news article? We've got more subscribers. Thank you.
Wait, we got more subscribers?
On YouTube.
Excellent. I thought you were talking about Patreon.
Oh, no. On YouTube. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know if there's a video that I'm not aware of that's getting a lot of views. And every now and then there's a trickle of people that decide, oh, wait, I'll stick around. I don't know what's happening, but whatever it is, thank you for subscribing. And we really, really appreciate you.
Welcome to the fold.
Yeah. Next is Edgar! Pyuu baked a cake. It was nice. Next is Edgar! I saw for the first time a U.S. election ballot. They're so good to you. They give you the names of the people and those they're running with. Mm-hmm. And it's almost impossible to make a mistake. I was really happy to see that. And I feel like this is a landmark incident in my time here in Japan. In America. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to America.
When I was in Japan, I never once saw anything having to do with elections, ever.
That's not true. When you're walking down the street, election season, they have all those billboards up with the different candidates.
But I never saw.
And then when you get to the station, they'll all be screaming at you on their megaphones and stuff.
Yes. But I've never seen actual, like a ballot or anything to do with the election other than the campaigning. Yes.
Welcome to America.
This is very exciting for me.
We had a grand old time. We get the information packet about all the propositions that are going up, what it will do, the goods, the bads, the arguments for, the people saying that you shouldn't vote for it. Had a blast going through all of those. We've voted on, I think there were maybe 12 or 13. We voted on 11 of them, abstained from 2.
Oh, okay.
I filled those out today. I was very happy. It was a good time.
You felt good?
Yeah, going over our notes and remembering our discussions about the different propositions. I'm kind of a fan of Prop 17. So
which was that?
That's the one that if you're out of jail, even if you're on parole, you can vote again. You don't have to wait till you're off of parole to vote. And as I think you learned this week, I am very much in favor of everyone who is of an age to cast a vote. So yeah.
And you're very vocal about that. Good for you, Pyuu.
I
also noticed that if I'm on YouTube, all the ads are about the election. Like they're trying to say vote yes on da da da.
Prop 22 is getting so much coverage.
Yes,
that's the Uber Lyft one.
Yeah. It turns out that the companies, of course, they have money. So they're of course trying to get people to vote in favor of the companies.
Yep. So the general rule of thumb, this is not across the board true, but if you're seeing hundreds of ads for one thing, those ads are, that's what the corporation wants you to, the direction the corporation wants you to vote. Don't be fooled by any of their testimonials, of their...
Those are all actors.
Yeah, they're all actors. They might actually be people who work for the company who are getting compensated to appear on film and say these words that they do possibly actually believe. But no, when you're seeing a big campaign like that, just assume that that's in the interests of corporations.
Right.
Which, what I don't think they need more legislation in their favor.
I agree. Because I went and I checked everything that all the ones that have ads, like the ones saying, vote for...
Prop 22. It's Prop 22 is the one you're seeing.
There's another one.
There's another one, but Prop 22 is the offensively oversaturated one that's like bananas how hard they're pushing for.
Yeah, I went and I checked the ones that have those that are bombarding us with ads. Those are the ones that we are voting no on.
Yes.
That we decided when we were reading the actual propositions.
And you remember when you read the actual Prop 22, everything is worded like it's opposite day.
Opposite, yes. Yeah.
So I was reading it to you and you said, wait, so voting yes means no? This doesn't have... You were so confused at how it's written.
Yeah.
Not an accident. And as soon as I explained to you that this wasn't written by the people, it was written by the corporations. You're like, oh, that's why it makes sense that a vote yes feels so gross.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So
this is my introduction to American civics, and I'm enjoying it. This is good.
Yeah. Just in general, remember whoever's paying for the most ads has the most money, and they didn't get that money ethically.
No,
so
they did not.
Do the math.
Do you like my announcer outfit?
You look so serious and academic.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm sitting across from Alberta Einstein.
Oh, that's because I am.
How's that for a good pun name?
Good job, Pyuu.
Thank you.
You're good with puns.
It wasn't even a Halloween pun. Let's go check on the nature cam. It's getting dark out. I think clouds have rolled in.
Really? Do you think it's going to rain?
I think it's going to cool down at the very least.
California is going to be happy about some rain.
It is. And you and me too.
Let it rain.
Let it rain. Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Let it rain upon us. All right. We're winding down. That's clear. It's clear that we are spinning our wheels. You are almost out of steam from your head.
Wait. Oh, is it reducing in the
No. That was only meant as a joke. But I wanted to try one more bit. We don't have any movie reviews because we've gone a week without watching a single movie to review.
Pyuu is working so hard. He's at the computer all day. Yes. He goes to bed exhausted, wakes up, goes back to work. He's just working permanently.
But we did watch something.
Continuously.
We watched something that I enjoyed, and I think you enjoyed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the Anthony Jeselnik special, Fire in the Maternity Ward.
Yes.
And while we were watching it, it occurred to me, these Jeselnik jokes are so hyper-specific, you would never be able to write one. You don't have the mentality to write the way he writes.
I do not.
So I wanted to try a little experiment this time.
You want to do it with Swinky the announcer or Swinky just Swinky?
I'll set it up and then you make a decision, okay?
Okay.
Because you might... Well, the whole premise is that you don't be yourself.
Oh, okay.
So
I can be serious like this.
I'm going to read some of his setups.
Okay.
And your job is to, in your brain, come up with the best punchline in the style of Anthony Jeselnik that you possibly can.
Okay.
And you're not trying to spoof him. I want you to try to become
Anthony
as best as you can, because it's so antithetical to how you process the world.
Yes. Okay.
All
so
right.
I should just think, what would Anthony say?
Yes.
Okay.
And do your best impersonation of him as well.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I think you're going to kill this bit.
Okay.
All right. Joke one. We're only going to do 3 or 4.
Gosh, I'm nervous.
Oh, you should be. I don't think you're going to be able to replicate his writing style.
Do it. Put me out of my misery.
And here's how we're going to do it, because his jokes are so short and intricate. I will point to you when the setup is done, and you take it from there, okay?
Okay.
All right. My girlfriend makes me want to be a better person.
If she's dead.
10 out of 10.
If she's dead. I don't know. Everything just involved. It has to be morbid. Everything has to involve death or sadness.
Do you want the actual punchline?
What's the actual punchline?
So I can get a better girlfriend.
Oh. Wow, he's cold. Anthony, what's going on in your head? Wow, very good.
All right, you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think I have some steam.
I have a rare form of body dysmorphia in which I
feel like a serial killer with gender issues.
So close.
What did he say?
I have a rare form of body dysmorphia in which I absolutely can't stand how good I look.
Oh, wow.
That's a perfect joke. It's so economic.
Good.
His writing is so tight.
I can't stand how good I look. It helps that he's good looking too.
Yeah. If he looked like a dump truck, that one wouldn't make sense.
No, that wouldn't land.
All right. You ready for the last one?
I'm so bad at this.
You're terrible at this. This is amazing.
I'm trying to think like Anthony, and I cannot.
That's good.
Good, yeah.
Yes, you think like Swinky.
Okay, good.
Okay. Next one. You ready?
Yes.
Yesterday, I accidentally hit a little kid with my car. It wasn't serious.
He walked away.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nobody saw me.
Oh. What is wrong with you, Anthony? We love you. We really enjoyed the show. You're crazy.
All right. And
Also, who thinks like that? Oh, you think like that.
Last one.
Last one?
But we're going to do a twist this time, okay?
Okay,
Can you
okay.
handle a twist?
Okay, yes.
The twist on this is you have to write the Swinky punchline to this.
Okay.
So it's going to be an Anthony-style setup, but you've got to be you on the punchline, okay?
Okay.
We'll see if this one goes any better than the last three.
I think I can do it. Okay.
I think this one will be easier for you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've spent the past 2 years looking for my ex-girlfriend's killer.
So that I can find out why.
Deekity, deekity, dee.
And bring him to justice.
You want the actual punchline?
Mm-hmm.
I've spent the past 2 years looking for my ex-girlfriend's killer, but no one will do it.
Wow. No, my mind would never have gone there.
I know, you're so adorably sweet.
Wait, what ending would you... But you know the punchline. So
Yeah. No, and I wouldn't have been able to write something better than that.
Wow.
He's good at his job. He's really good at his job.
And so economical.
Yeah.
And diabolical. He can't help it.
Also, I like...
Just every now and then, I like to catch him when he kind of laughs at his own joke. He's not really going ha ha ha, but he's amused.
No, that's the most fun thing about watching his specials is he knows what the next set of words will be, and he knows what the reaction will be.
And he doesn't care.
Well, no, like he gets excited about. Like you can see him actively enjoying the next sentence before it happens, like knowing where it's going.
He does this reset with his mouth where he goes...
Oh, hold on. What was it?
He goes something like...
That's true.
And he's trying to not smile.
Yep. No, he resets very frequently
and then if you don't understand his joke, he starts to insult you.
Deservedly so. They're very well written.
If you don't understand this one, I don't know. I can't help you.
They all have structural integrity.
Yeah.
There is each and every one has a foundation of integrity that they should be gettable by anyone with a thought in their head.
Yes.
Anyway, so no movie review of you this week, but I think you smashed. I think you destroyed. What do we call that segment? Jeselnik the bit.
Oh yes.
You like that?
Can
one?
you Jeselnik? Do you have a Jeselnik?
I'd say just keep going. You're on a roll at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like my thumb at the end?
On top of my Jezzel shoulders is a Jezzel neck.
Yes, please.
Another one, sir.
Can you write a Jeselnik joke? Let
me?
us know. Oh, the viewers and
the viewers. Yeah. If you've got something nasty, this is the month for it. Send them on in.
I know you can.
You know I can. You grow tired of it.
Yeah. You always have these jokes that aren't really jokes.
All right, moving on. Nature Cam?
Nature Cam.
All right. I want to say sincere congratulations to you on your ability to you jumped in. You did it. You did the...
I tried.
Yeah, you Jeselnicked his style, and I think you did it terribly. But you gave it your college best. You slathered on the elbow grease and went to town. So 3 cheers for Swinky. I can't clap and... There we go.
And operate everything at the same time.
It's very difficult.
Thank you. I
quite
accept
a producer.
this congratulations.
You want to blow this popsicle stand?
Yes, Pyuu.
It's quite a popsicle stand, but...
These glasses are very cloudy. I can't see anything. Oh... That's better.
Here's the thing. The absolute unerring radiance of your eyes shines through glasses or no. And I just love gazing into them, especially when they glisten so.
Thank you. Pyuu, that's sweet.
You dig my poetry, baby?
The sound of your voice leaves me no choice but to also rejoice.
Yay.
I made it. I was thinking... Boys? Toys?
You're rhyming as well as 5'9" Royce.
Thank you. 59, baby, 59.
No, 5'9".
I know. That's
I
was trying to be snarky.
I know, it doesn't work. I don't understand it.
I don't do it right. I know.
No.
It's
Be sweet. Be sweet. Be you. If there's one thing I learned something today. And that is that we're all different in our own way. We grow the way we grow. We ache the way we ache. And it's important that you aren't anyone else. They're out there, they're them, they've got it covered. But you you're you. What did you learn?
I've learned that it doesn't matter what I wear for the news.
So you should wear nothing at all.
Yeah, I can wear anything. Newscasters can wear any. Wait, no, that's not true. But I can wear anything.
That's what you learned today.
Yeah.
I mean, we both grew a lot.
We both grew
in our
a lot.
own ways.
Also, this is Pyuu's wig. Pyuu, can you explain yourself?
Yeah. It was Halloween. I wanted to go as Lestat.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thought I was Howard Stern.
I don't know if that's an insult to you or to Howard Stern. Or both.
It was not my greatest Halloween, but I will always
Lestat.
forever hold
Pyuu
it
had to
in my
explain
heart.
to me who Lestat is.
Yes.
I was thinking, is the city? Because Stadt in German is city. Yeah. So
Yeah,
there
but
you go.
Le is French, so it's totally confusing.
Yeah, I'm not da.
All
What you
right.
talking about, Pierre?
Let's get to that nature cam, and let's
All
do our
right.
signature fade to black
Thank you
over
for joining us today, guys.
over Mom's favorite song.
Oh my.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Together.